I'm going to take this $100 bill and create a whole new life for my family. Now, the thing is, I'm going to document this entire process because the story behind this is I really want to show my kids that it is possible to do anything that you set your mind to. And as long as you believe that God is with you, you can achieve anything. And so the whole goal of this is to start from basically nothing and turn it into something. So I also want you guys to follow along in this process. I want to take an opportunity to not only show my kids, but to show some of you, regardless of your situation, you have an opportunity to change it for the better. And so I'm going to document this process in its entirety, how I'm starting with this simple $100 bill and how I'm going to transform an entirely new life for my family. Now, I am here at the Home Depot. Part of the idea that me and a partner of mine came up with, he's not going to be working with me, of course, but he helped me kind of strategize and come up with the idea of just starting with something extremely basic. And so the first thing that we kind of came up with and thought about doing was, something simple like painting mailboxes. And so I'm here at Home Depot. I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab a few cans of spray paint, um, some sandpaper, some scraping tools, just some things that I feel like I would need because I really don't know um, exactly what it is that I'm going to need. But I've grabbed a few things that I feel like I'm going to need to use for this process. And hopefully I can keep everything under $100. But I'll have a little snippet of me going in and picking out some of this stuff so you guys can follow along. So let's just take a quick second, go inside, grab this stuff, and then we'll come right back out. All right, so we got everything that I feel like we need. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we were left with $8. No, I'm sorry, $7.89 out of that $100 bill. And what I end up getting, I have 8 cans of Rust-Oleum black spray paint. Let me pull a can out here so I can show you guys. I have 8 cans of Rust-Oleum black spray paint. I got the gloss kind because I feel like that's going to leave a bit of like a shine to the mailboxes. And then I also had to think, I was like, well, if I get all black spray paint, um it's probably not gonna I'm not gonna be able to paint the little red flag. So I had to try to figure out what color those red flags are usually painted. I have no idea. But what I ended up getting was cherry, and I got the Rust-Oleum, and this is the only one that they had, the 5-in-1. So I hope that this doesn't come out looking better than the black and like throws it off, but we'll see. And then what I also ended up getting, and hopefully you guys can hear me. This mic is working okay. Because I didn't even check to see if this thing was on. Looks like it's on, so cool. So what I ended up getting was, if I can open this bag, hold on. So I got these 3M all-purpose usage. These are just like scrub pads. I guess you can call them like sandpaper pads, where I can, scrub the rust or whatever may be flaking as far as the paint off of the mailboxes. I also got this little brush because I felt like if there's something that's like a bit more like tough or damaging, I could use this brush to really get a good scrape in. And it has some pretty hard edges on it. Definitely not going to brush my hair with it. Um, and then I got this scraper right here. And just to give you a rundown, everything The spray paint was like $6.98 a can. The red was $1 more, so like $7.98. The sponges they totaled at $8.94. They were $2.98 a piece. Wire brush was $6.98, and the scraper was $9.98. So again, all in all, we spent $92 and 11 cents, and I was able to get $7 and like, I don't know what I do with the change, but I got $7.89 back in change. So again, the goal here is to take something as simple as paint mailboxes and turn it into something major. Now, I want you to understand that we're not necessarily trying to build an empire painting mailboxes. We're going to literally allow this to take us wherever it is that God leads us, wherever that may be. So if that is, he leads us into, taking on another job while we're at a house, and then that turns into something, and we're just going to see what type of thing this turns out to be in the end. And so I want you to understand that this is truly a faith walk. Like, I really want my kids to understand what it means to walk with God, what it means to just trust His leading and His guiding and trust His provision. And so I am literally going to walk this out and just see where it is that it takes us. So the next step for me is going to be marketing and trying to identify who it is that I can start off with. Maybe we can do some free mailboxes to start off just so we can get the word out. But I need to track down a few boxes that we can actually do just to see where it is that it takes us. So stay tuned, follow the channel, please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this type of a thing, and just follow along with the process. All the support is definitely going to help, so definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, follow the channel, like the video, share it with somebody else, and let's try to get as many people out of that rut that they may be in as possible. All right, so next video you'll see, we'll be trying to track down some mailboxes in order for us to be able to get the work done. All right.